Hello guys and welcome to the final round of the candidate stage of the LiAntichess World Championship. I'm playing no other than my dear friend Tetiksh. Basically the fight is for the first place in our group as well. We both have qualified already, but we need to determine who is gonna face Tiger and who is gonna face Val. So basically the situation is whoever loses this match, he will face Tiger, and whoever wins, he will face Val. So yeah, Ted opens with his typical c4. Let's see how I will perform. I personally don't have any expectations for this match, but yeah, I can't hide that I feel a bit nervous. Okay, bishop g2. Interesting move. To be honest, I didn't expect g3. I expected queen b1. This is what he usually goes for. Let's try queen a5. Maybe he will go for a queen raise, queen b1, queen b3 to attack my unprotected knight on b8. Yeah, okay. He goes for that. This one is a bit weird now. King d8, he can actually take the king after knight c6. He has queen e7. Or I can basically just wait for him to do something. Now knight c6 is a threat. He doesn't have a follow-up after that. I also threat on bishop c3 to a certain extent. He can't go for knight c3. I'm still not obliged to do that, but I'll do it. I'm really down on time. Yeah, I lost a lot of time, unfortunately. And I'm getting a bit stuck right now. If he plays knight e6, I will be fine with that. Rook b1, king d5 leads to nothing. I get better endgame. e7 maybe. Yeah, not a great first game, I have to say. This was weird, actually. Yeah, I missed that. Alright. Yeah, not a great first game by me. G3 there really surprised me. Yeah, I hope I will be able to strike back with the white pieces. Yeah, peanut butter plays there actually. Yeah, this is the main line so far. Even though I don't understand why Stockfish prefers rook h4 over rook h3 because now the queen is pinned. I really don't understand that. Mm, what about king d2 and then knight e2? Maybe king promo. Or maybe I can try king d1 and knight f3. Of course he has f6 to support e5. Or maybe I can just go with... No, I'm... Yeah, it's a hard choice. No, let's go with king d2, my first intuition. But I really think that just king promo is fine for him. Maybe the problem will be this pawn, I'm not sure. That was mm, a bit too early to play. I don't see it. I mean, this pawn is really far away. Yeah, that's how he wins actually. Oh man, that was another bad one. He's really going off book in this match. I mean, he really plays something different from his usual openings. Not sure after bishop b5 what I'm supposed to play. Wait, this looks losing for him. Okay. Let's go bishop a6. Hopefully he isn't prepared for that. Because it's really unusual for him to go for the Polish. So I'm also really not sure if he, even if he has prepared a lot of things, if he had time to prepare everything. I believe that this is a lot better for white. I think I once messed it up against a Rimacat. Now black gets very stuck in the center here. Like b5. I'm not sure. Let's try this one. Yeah, looks bad for him. Queen h4. Oh, wait a sec, did I miss that? But I think I survived it. Yeah, this looks like a win for me. Wait, why didn't I go h4? G4. Okay, equalizing the match. Wait a second. ED bishop takes, rook takes here, here. Oh, he can take here actually. Let's take here first. Yeah, but actually here he can take here when I take he takes. And I'm stuck. have to get rid of his king, of course. Wait, if I take here, he can take here. I take, he takes, I take, he takes, I take, he takes here. No, this looks like a loss. So it feels that I have to do this. Not sure. Maybe just b4. Or that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm not changing to something different from e3 because he plays the same stuff over and over again. Let's go a4. Oh wait, he has king g8, king f8, and wait. No, this might be fine. I'm a bit concerned about rook takes. But no, maybe I have knight h3. Or do I? No, I don't. There is f5 and d6. Yeah. Maybe bishop e5. Oh, shit. I forgot about my knight here. I saw that, but I only thought about rook e3. Wait, there's knight b5. He has e4, I think. Yeah. Yeah, sorry guys for not speaking that much, but I'm very focused. There is no knight c3, I have knight f5 and e4. King c7 coming. Yeah, just trying not to lose on time. Yeah, just f3. Oh no, there's like knight c4, king d2, and f4. Then en passant will be forced. Yeah, I got lucky this one, but he was surely winning after the sequence I showed you with the en passant. Let's keep it safe this time. I will keep my queen. I'm not going for the Watkins. And yeah, the unfortunate thing is that I don't know it that well, so yeah. I would prefer if he took with the knight on a6. Let me make sure I'm not missing something this time. Yeah, I have to go for that. Threatening queen h7, but I think he will go for knight g4, then I have to take here, I believe. Because otherwise queen h7, knight h2. And it gets messy. Wait, this doesn't look right. e4 and g4. First f3, of course. Oh, he can take with the knight actually. I missed that. Yeah, the problem is that I think he will go for rook f8 now. I wanted to cover the f-file with... Wait, this is losing. No! Wait, what? I thought his knight was hitting c6, wow. What is wrong with me? Knight f8 maybe. Yeah, it's my fault. I thought his knight was hitting c6. Yeah, completely my fault. Let's try knight a6. I know it's not that good, but yeah, just trying something different. Maybe he'll sack some pieces or just go back, yeah. a7. Of course, I see rook a5 and promo, but he achieves nothing. Oh, am I losing this one after knight c3? I didn't calculate it at all. Yeah. Yeah. Completely out of my mind. this is winning. Okay. Alright, so it looks like I'm gonna face Tugger in the semis. Yeah, I'm gonna switch on the analysis. Uh, yeah, and I'm gonna analyze the games here on the stream. I'm not gonna like I'm not gonna stop the stream, switch on another recording and all that stuff, then merge the videos. Yeah. Oh, knight a3 is the move. Yeah, anyways, we will look at them now. I just need to have yeah, I really need to look at this opening, the way he played it. It really confused me. So this is the last game, okay. Um, this is the third to last, okay. Oh, knight b5 here. But then what? Yeah, we will look at it. We will look at it. Yeah, it will just take some time. Before I have them all analyzed. Yeah, why did I suck here? Yeah, anyways, we'll look at the games. Right, we have this one. Just curious about this one. Wow. Yeah, I was thinking about bishop g7 here, but I didn't know what was happening after rook g1. But yeah, I'm gonna share my thoughts once we have all the games analyzed by the engine, and then I'll see where I went wrong, basically. Yeah, bishop f6. I don't know. After king f6, I can't get the knight out. But also he's really stuck here. Yeah, I thought it was more dangerous than it was. Wow, that favors white. Wait a second. So now Prasov versus Tuga, right? Yes, that's right, Devansh. And Ted versus Val. Yes. Okay, so we have already, guys. I think we have all the games. Let me just double check just to make sure. Sorry about that. Yeah, all right. So these are the games. Should I start from the first one as the proper sequence should be? Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Okay, so this is the first game, guys. I decided to play the symmetrical variation against his c4. Yeah, and here, as I told you, I was surprised by g3. I expected queen b1. Yeah, I decided to keep it symmetrical, but Stockfish disagrees with that. I should have pushed a5. Bishop g2, yeah, this is a move I missed. Queen a5 stops bishop c6. Because if bishop c6 happens, we have queen a3, bishop d7, queen a2, and now we basically have a queen versus bishop race, which loses for the bishop. We have this one, and if queen e1 happens, a5. Yeah, I should have taken the knight according to the engine here. I don't know, maybe to remove the pin, and also like to keep the pawn structure symmetrical. I'm not sure. Yeah, I knew there was some insane move here, but yeah, I got very low on time, so I got panicked, and I got completely stuck here. Oh yeah, yeah, I could wait. Sacking the knight wasn't necessary. All right, bad first game by me. I'm saying it again. Yeah, I shouldn't have sacked that early. Also, like, I wasn't sure about the king move. Yeah, I told you guys king d1, knight f3. I can also see it in the chat. But I think, as I said also during the game, king d1, then something, rook a6, let's say, knight f3, we have f6. He supports the e5 square. So even if I sack with the hope of opening up the queen, he can just take with the pawn. But actually, what about e4 now? No, it's losing. Oh shit, e4, rook d6. Wow. Alright, but okay. This is my first win. Yeah, just nothing special. Queen a7 was the blunder from him. But yeah, I didn't know what to play here. Obviously, rook c8 is a big blunder, as we saw later in the match. But like king d7, I think just queen a7 takes, and what do I have? White is just better. Yeah. So obviously I played something incorrectly before that. Yeah, a6 here. Okay. Now f5. Very interesting. This is what the engine shows. Yeah, alright. Okay, but yeah, he basically messed it up after queen a7. Okay, my second win. Yeah, I thought about some queen race here maybe. Queen b6 was my initial thought. So he can target the b4 pawn. Wow. Yeah, basically knight c7 here. And I like he covers all the squares where my knight can go and will hit. Basically these are the crucial squares: b5, d5, f5, then h6, d6. So yeah, I got a bit lucky here. But also here, like, I felt that I have to move the rook away so I can prepare h4. Not sure what would happen after queen h4, to be honest. Looks like winning for me. Wow, a7, I would probably just play g3. Alright. Yeah, again this one. Yeah, I told you guys I messed it up with rook c8. Basically, it's losing for black after rook c8. Yeah, and here bishop e5. I was thinking about bishop g7, but I wasn't sure what would happen after this one. I don't know. Now e4 maybe. Yes. Doesn't look that great for white in my opinion. Black has a rook, but they lack a king, of course. So I don't know, maybe it might be a draw with a perfect play from both sides. But e4 like kind of helps white get rid of some pawns here in the center, especially if black pushes d5. Now knight d2 maybe, or knight c3, I don't know. Or yeah, yeah, basically white can also wait. But after bishop e5, yeah, here just d6, I think. Yes, yeah. Yeah, actually, what about this one? Now knight f3. Wow. What about this one? Yeah, very complex position for the human eye, in my opinion. Very like white has two takes, but yeah, black just can't do anything. That's just insane. Black is so stuck that they can't do anything. Yeah, just ridiculous. I don't know. Yeah, very like maybe he prepared for the match, and I think he did because whatever I expected, he didn't play it in any of the games. He he always played something different. I also prepared, of course. I didn't want to lose or something because right now I have to face Tiger in the final, and I feel more prepared for Val. But yeah, it is what it is. Okay, next game. Yeah, and I hate this. Like again, I told you guys I expected Queen B1, and even after here, Queen A4, I thought about A5, E5, sorry, but I thought it was too risky. Like maybe this is winning for black. Who knows? Yeah, slight advantage for black, but I don't see it. I don't see it. I saw E5 because the line I had prepared for him was Queen B1 E5. So I knew in this setup there is like this move at some point E5 when he plays his queen on an open file, but I wasn't sure about this case here. I still saw it and I was considering it, but also like the thing is that also white has d4 at some point, so I don't know, and maybe some nasty intermediate with e3 and bishop a6 at some point. Who knows? So yeah, I just decided to keep it symmetrical again. Knight f6. Interesting. Yeah, but Stockfish is just on drugs. Like, how do you play knight c2 here? And black has nothing, which is even more ridiculous. Like, yeah. The funny thing is that after knight d4, black controls f5 and e6. So there is not a proper follow-up. Yeah. Yeah, I shouldn't have sacked here. I sacked too many pieces. How do you play king d6 here? That was the thing I was mostly concerned about. But maybe the thing is that the rook is stuck because of the king. But also like f4. Yeah. Maybe this is winning for black because the rook is stuck, but who knows? It might also be a draw. I don't know. No, it still favors white. Then why king d6, bro? Yeah, king d7, the move I played. And when I played it's a mistake. Yeah. Anyways, let's not just talk nonsense stuff and wait for the engine to give a move. Oh, knight e4, knight c2, king d2, of course. Yeah. Again, this one. But now it's fine. Yeah, I saw rook a8, but he promotes to a knight. And what do I have? Rook promo here. How funny. Yeah. Yeah, knight c4, I'm pretty sure this is the case here. Yes, I think it should be the case. Yeah, f4, the only winning move. Yeah, just march the pawn. Who cares? a6, I'm not fast enough. Yeah, I also don't have enough time to prevent rook promo with the pawn. I don't have enough time to come to g6. I mean, I can do it, but I have to block my pawn, like bishop promo. Yeah. But he played knight d1, fortunately for me. Yeah, now knight d5. Yeah. But I think if he had taken with the king, then of course I was losing. Maybe. Yeah. That was my only hope. Yeah. Now the e3 square is overprotected, and also he doesn't have enough time to place something on g4. Alright. Yeah. f4 here, wow. It really didn't cross my mind. I have to take with e, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Wow, this is mate. Yeah, this is mate. Takes with e, and now he's forced to go back. There is no knight g4 because there is no pawn on f2 and e3. He only hits g4, and I can just easily avoid that with rook e1, knight h2, g4. Yeah, but I missed that. He played f5, which was very weird. I knew I had a win, but oh, oh, c4 is very logical. So I also threatened c5. I really underestimated the position. Yeah. What about knight b8, g4? Oh, of course, now rook f1. Yeah. Knight c2, then b4, b5. Yeah, I underestimated the position. I knew I had a win. And now h4 here. Wow. h4 like takes. Rook g8. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I just didn't see that he covers the f8 square with his knight now. How c4? I don't get it. What about h5? Yeah. Oh wow, alright. I was about to sneeze, but I couldn't. Yeah. Anyways, maybe the stress is too much. Yeah, here I was trying to find a way to place my knight on c4 so I can have b5 and then he has q takes. Yeah, and here I told you guys I thought that his knight hits c6. This is still losing. How it's only minus? Of course this is losing. Only minus point 1.9, which is ridiculous. Now Stockfish is just crazy. What about the bishop though? Oh, I see it. I see it. Just a second. Yeah. So basically this is the thing. And now knight c2. Yeah. Yeah, and I tried to kind of panic him. Okay. The penultimate game. Yeah, knight a6, I know it's bad, but I didn't have anything else which I could try. Queen c1 here. Really? Oh, I have queen b2, which I missed. Yeah, I was very concerned about knight g5, which opens up my rook. h5 now, of course, I didn't see it. I really didn't think that I could push the pawn. e5 is better, really? Oh, king c6, of course. Bro, this is just insane. It gets even crazier. I'm done. I'm done, guys. I really don't understand this game. Yeah, completely overlooked this intermediate with f4 and knight c3. Rook e8. Wow. Yeah. Alright, guys. Yeah. I'm gonna face Tugger in the semis. Very tough opponent. Yeah. I hope at least a high quality match if I don't win. But yeah, until then, guys, thank you very much for watching. Yeah, this is it for the candidate stage. It was 5 tough matches. Now the semis are about to come. I hope for the best. Yeah, that's right. It is Preswav versus Tugger and Ted versus Val. Hey Preswav, hey Passionate. I saw that you were watching from the very beginning, so I'm very thankful for that. But yeah, I'm gonna stop the stream, guys. Yeah, I hope you liked the games. I didn't that much, especially the beginning, because then I only had to catch up. But this was the destiny, maybe. Yeah, okay, guys. Thank you very much for watching once more. I'm gonna see you very soon. Until then, take care. Bye bye.